All right, I think we're live. Welcome to Sinbin Stream. We're transitioning to Lightning Canadiens. Game 4. Okay, are we live? Whoops. Hang on. Actually, let me start over on Twitch. I just realized I misspelled. No, I guess we haven't even done the anthems yet. All right. All right, Lightning audio versus Canadians. Okay. All right, Lightning Canadians done. Now let's start up on Twitch again. Let's see. Let me get an audio check on Lightning. Yeah, so I guess I'm hoping this isn't 6:15, but maybe they'll get started by 6:10. All right, let's hear the audio. Okay, we are good. All right, I normally don't like to dump out of games, but there was zero chance I was going to watch the Kings continue to look like pieces of POS, pieces of you know what. All right, pieces of shite, as they say, as the Brits say. All right, let me make sure we got the right game live too on YouTube. All right, so far so good. Looks like we're about to. All right, live, muted. All right, we're good. Still 4-1 Avs, 9:41 to go. We got Dobish in net for Montreal. I'm assuming it's Vasilevsky. Still don't have the. All right. Well, Dobish is 2-1, 2.45 goals against, 892 save percentage. Vasilevsky's 1-2, 2.76 goals against, 880 save percentage. All right, doing the anthems. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Oh shoot, I need to do the I got to fix the chat real quick. Let me do that. Dang it. So I can highlight it. All right, we haven't even started the anthems. Wonderful. So I guess this is going to be 6:15. I still think I would have dumped out of the Kings game when I did. Okay, I need to copy the URL for the overlay. I got to go blank screen for a second. Okay, now let's try. Ole, 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 ole. That's soccer. I think Lightning is going to strike the Canadiens. Gotcha. All right. Oh, speaking of which, I got to remember to put the Oilers Ducks poll. Have we not even started the anthem? We literally just started the anthem. What was that holdup? Yes, thanks, Mr. SWJ. Hey, Gracie, thanks for being here. Hey, Kieran, what's up? Oh, thanks for the 2 joules. I still don't know how. Like, I can't highlight that. I see that Gracie sent that, but okay. All right, it should be Vasilevsky. I don't think there's any doubt. All right, there's the masterpiece still going on in LA. What was I gonna do? There was something I needed to do. All right. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Why? My page keeps getting messed up on me. There we go. Like the first time I go to it. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry. I need to switch the teams. Hold. I did everything else but switch the teams. Thanks. Oh, I was gonna do the poll at Oilers Ducks. I didn't set that up because I didn't want it to expire early. So I think I can still squeeze that in real quick. No, I don't want to watch this later. I got to put the poll in for tonight. Who wins in Anaheim? Ducks lead series 2-1. Edmonton Oilers 1-2. Anaheim Ducks 2-1. See, if I put, for some reason, YouTube polls are expiring after 24 hours now. So I wanted to wait to put in that one. I think the poll for this game, it might expire about 8:45. Oh, yeah. No, it's just game 4. Yeah. I think the poll says 4. Wait. Yeah, who wins game 4 in Montreal? Canadiens lead series 2-1. Yeah. 5-3 for the Bolts. I'm rooting for the Wild, but in either case, I'm rooting for Dallas or the Wild, whoever survives. I like Quinn Hughes. The only guy I don't like on Minnesota is Hartman. Otherwise, okay, Vasilevsky, playoff career, 68-52, 2.45 goals against, 917 save percentage, 7 shutouts, 118th straight playoff start. And so the Lightning are in white. I guess they're going to be going left to right unless this is an opposite side camera. Are we going to get Dobich's stats or did I already miss them? Apparently I missed them. Whoops, I forgot to get the roster page. All right. Now we are set and underway. From Bell Center in Montreal, Canada. Yeah, that's how you say it, Canada. Into the far corner, in behind the Lightning net. Yeah, Lightning in white, left to right. Canadians in red, right to left. Bolts send it up, and it's icing. That's amazing how much brighter the picture is on ESPN. I don't know why my HBO Max app is so dark. I think the Avs-Kings game looked better for me on my screen, though, than who was it? Buffalo-Boston, though. I will admit that. All right, okay, so not icing because it's a center ice draw. Habs have control. And dumped in to the far corner. sent behind the net and into the near boards. Matheson behind the net. He gets tripped or knocked down into the near corner. Lightning back to the blue line. That shot was wide behind the net. Matheson has it. Matheson sends it around the boards. And Radish takes it for the Lightning. They send it up the far boards. Taken away by the Habs. Pass to Bolduc. He centers it. And it's out of the zone. And that's Gooley who picks it up for the Habs. Pass to the near side. Over the red line. Near side. Back to the neutral zone. And the Canadiens send it behind their own net. Up ahead, Suzuki, near circle. Centers it just out of the reach of Caulfield. Lightning take it out. Well, apparently the Lightning got a shot. You wouldn't know it by watching ESPN, though. Into the far boards. Slafkovsky passes. Suzuki knocks it in. Vasilevsky tips it. It goes in. No, it's still in the zone. Suzuki got hit, and he's been paying it back. What's the whistle here? 17:56.
Yeah, we might have a penalty called here for too many men.
Uh-oh. Who got it? Must have been Montreal.
Opportunity for Tampa.
Too many men on the ice against Montreal. Awesome. They had the puck behind the Lightning's net. Lightning's net. Oh, that shot went just wide or off the pad. How did you get too many men on the ice? Okay, who's serving it? I'll just put Caulfield in because I don't know. No, it'll probably be Demidov. I'll put Demidov. That's just a guess because I don't know. All right, Lightning power play. Newhook, Evans, Matheson, Carrier on the PK for the Habs. Under 17:40 to go. 140 now on the Tampa power play. To the far circle. Shot wide into the near boards. Again, far circle. Another shot. Oh, actually a pass to the near side. Gensel's shot didn't get through. Kucherov centers it. Tipped on net. Rebound just outside the crease. Finally, Dobish pokes it out of there to the far boards. And puck is into the near corner. Just pinned up against the boards. Newhook and Gensel get there late. Hagel's there. Matheson's the one with it pinned. Hagel trying to hit it out of there. Hagel passes back to Kucherov. Far circle pass. Saved by Dobish. He hangs on to the side of the net. 16:46 to go. 50 seconds on the Montreal penalty, the Lightning power play, I should say. I just can't ever remember seeing a too many men on the ice on an ozone possession, you know? Like, I don't, just very odd. All right. Cleared down the length of the ice by Montreal. Less than 45 seconds now on the Lightning power play. Radish will bring it up. 16:30 to go, first period. Kucherov to the far side. To the point, Radish. To the near circle, Gensel. Down low. Kucherov centers. Gensel down in the slot. Point shot saved. Wow. Good passing by the Bolts. Saucer pass dump in by Montreal. Anderson hits Radish. Radish picks it up. That should about do it. 5 seconds on the power play. Kucherov up the middle. And he'll pass to the far boards. Hagel will dump it in. We're back to 5-on-5. Looks like Hudson with the puck for the Habs. Pass taken out. Pass off the far boards and sent in to the far corner and behind the net. Who's that? Crozier? Yeah, Crozier tried to send it out. We get a whistle. Wait, what is this call at 15:28? What did they call? Oh, geez Louise. Yes, we know Martin St. Louis watches Seinfeld, and George is his favorite. Saw it on Twitter. This isn't breaking news, ESPN. Jeez Louise. Because it's a show about nothing. Great. I know. 3-0 to Shots, Tampa. 15-20. Well, so what was this call? It's like they called icing on Montreal. I have no idea how or why. Hudson gets it after the Habs win the draw. It's to the neutral ice, sent out. Up ahead, Newhook. Behind the net, pass got through into the slot, but nothing but bolts there. And the Lightning send it out. Near circle, Goncalves, I believe. No, that's Gord. I'm sorry. No, that's Gord. Gord is 37. This is 93. All right, pass out by Demidov. Now dumped in. Oof, what a hit, too. Vasilevsky plays it to the far board. Skated out over the red line. Far circle. I'll have to look up how to say his name. Neutral ice. Dump in. Dobish leaves it for the defenseman behind the net. Sent ahead, I think, by Carrier. Now dumped in again. Dobish to the far corner. First 3 games, they were tied 69% of the time. All 3 decided in overtime. That's right. Can we not have overtime again, please? Near side. Shot was blocked. Taken out by Bolduc. Oh, and steal by James for the Lightning. Gensel with the puck. Shot was wide. Near boards. That one was tipped into the far boards and sent out to neutral ice by the Habs. Tampa sends it up, but they have to retreat into their own zone now. All right, pass dumped in. Chased by Gord. He takes a hit from Jackeye. Jackeye passes. Montreal finally to neutral zone. Works it ahead to Caulfield. Caulfield in the near circle shot. Vasilevsky with the save. He hangs on at 13-20. First shot on goal for Montreal. We have the under 14. Media timeout. And guess what? The Avs added another one. 5-1. McKinnon on an empty net at 14-22 from Natchez and Kulak. Why frickin' bother? Ay, ay, ay. All right, so Vasilevsky backed up by Johansson. Geeky, Holmberg, Saborin. That's Connor Geeky, by the way. Dostu still and Carlisle are your scratches. For the Habs, Gallagher, Engstrom, Dobson, Reinbacher, Valeno, and the third goalie, Montebo. Dobish backed up by Fowler. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Thanks, Bon. Appreciate it. Blue Jays won 4-2, a series win against the Guardians, 2 of 3. So 2 straight because they lost Friday. Gotcha. Well, that's good news for the Blue Jays. Go Habs, go Habs, go Habs, go. Bo from the Dukes of Hazzard. Bo and Luke Duke. Is there a Bo? Montebo? Montebo is the backup goalie. Is there another Bo? I don't even know. The good old Duke boys. Hello, bonjour. Derek. Thank you. Hola. Yeah, exactly. And in the offensive zone, that's what made it so weird. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Creations. Let's go Bolts. All right. 5-1, 2:19 to go in Kempe's career. That's just sad the way it ended, but oh well. They were the worst team in the playoffs. They got swept out by the best team. All right, face off, shot, save, rebound. Not out yet, though, for Tampa. Now they send it out. Neutral ice, Montreal, dump in off the stick of Struble. Why did I forget Struble? He's paired up with Jackeye currently. Lightning dump it in. Jackeye picks it up. I don't know how that wasn't icing. Oh, puck stolen by Gensel. Centers it, luckily tipped away and picked up by Anderson. Anderson tried to pass it. It goes through to the near boards. And we have a call, I think, on the Lightning at 12:38. Crozier on the penalty. High sticking on Crozier. Oh, yeah. He was defending somebody in front of the crease, and the stick hit the nose and knocked the helmet up. That was a nasty one. I mean, it was inadvertent, but it's still a penalty. All right. Montreal power play. Far circle face off. Taken, let's see. Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield, Demidov, Hudson on the power play unit. To the far circle. In the slot. Shot was wide. And carried out by the Lightning, by Hagel. Now sent in again. Centering pass. Slavkovsky near circle. Blue line. Hudson to the far circle. Point gets in the way, though, of Demidov. Pass. Far circle down low. Looking. They're trying to get Caulfield in the slot. Hudson sends one. Big rebound. Oh, and the shot on the off the rebound is saved too. Into the near boards. And Hudson passes. Far circle. Demidov did not get all of it. 1 minute to go on the Montreal power play, and the Lightning clear it down. Wow, Dobish almost came out halfway between the blue line and the top of the circle to send it back. Slavkovsky, shot, rebound, frozen by Vasilevsky at 11:21. 43 seconds on the Montreal power play. Shots are 5-3 Habs at the moment. Five to 1, game over. Colorado wins. All right, enough of that noise. So Colorado and Carolina, the top seed in each conference, has already advanced with sweeps. Nobody else can get a sweep, right? Since the Flyers lost game 4, I think. All right, sent to the near corner, and behind the net, Tampa. Ooh, what a hit. Does Lightning still send it out? Matheson behind the net, got knocked down, and Gord picks up a penalty. Another one. Yeah, that was a dumb penalty, and the Habs power play will continue. Just a stupid play by Gord. It's behind the net. I don't know what he thought he would gain by tripping Matheson. So the 12-second 5-on-3 coming up. Matheson was going for the puck, and Gord, I don't know what they called, actually. I don't know what they called. Oh, they called cross-checking. Okay, I was going to say it wasn't a trip, but they called cross-checking. I mean, I think I'd be okay if they had let that one go because Matheson may have lost an edge. Road power play is their second home. They're 24th. Is that what it said for the Habs? Very odd. All right, cleared down the length of the ice. That does it for the 5-on-3 portion, but Montreal continues with a 4-on-3. 5-on-4. What am I saying? Skated up near boards. Pass to Hudson to the far side for Demidov. Now, Demidov having trouble handling the puck. Back to Hudson. Near circle shot blocked. And back to the blue line. Now to Caulfield. Near side. Down low. Hudson. The point. That shot is blocked. Caulfield tried to get it to Slafkovsky. It's to Demidov on the far side. Hudson to Caulfield. And a frozen puck by Vasilevsky at 9:54. 6-3 the shots, Montreal. They just could not hit Slafkovsky in the slot. And Vasilevsky did not give up a rebound. Other linesman comes in to shoo the forwards out of the circle for some reason. Moser takes it behind the net for the Lightning, but the Habs still have it. Excuse me, Texier back to Matheson, so power play unit 2 on the ice. Shot saved or blocked and cleared by the Lightning. 9:30 to play in the first. Matheson picks it up. 38 seconds on the Montreal power play. Back to Newhook. Newhook carries it in, gets it to Texier. Far boards. Pass to the near side. Texier pass. Far circle shot into the far corner. And back to the blue line and out down the length of the ice. 15 seconds on the power play. Picked up by Matheson. Only 10 left. Over the blue. To the red. Into the ozone. Matheson. Shot. Save. Vasilevsky hangs on at 8:52 with just 2 seconds on the Montreal power play. So they'll get a good, if they can win the draw, they'll get a nice shot opportunity here before Gord re-enters the ice or the action. Feel like Habs, Bolts, or Sabres will represent the East. Yeah. Could be. I kind of think it's Habs, Sabres, or Canes, but I hear you. Face off. Shot. Tipped into the netting. Back to 5-on-5. 8:48. Shots are 8-3 now. Montreal. Let's score first, Habs. Blue Jay. Let's go, Habs. Hello, Blue Jay. Thank you. Hot Wax. What's up? Spinning the records. Spinning the LPs. All right. We head to the under 10 media timeout. Still no score. And if you missed it, Avalanche won 5-1. Swept the Kings. Sabres take a commanding 3-1 series lead with a win in Boston in Game 4. Again, it was 6-1. It was 4-0 after 1, 4-0 after 2 periods, 6-0 late, and then the Bruins broke the shutout with like 39.9 seconds to go. Oh, we can get you an update from the NBA as well. Boston 31, Philly 16, 30.7 to go in the first. So bit of a point spread there after 1 already. Try to get to Oilers Ducks as soon as possible, depending on when this one ends. Habs looking good, but so is, Vasilevsky is a tough goalie. Oh, they're showing Kopitar shaking hands and getting a ovation from the crowd, and he heads into retirement. Hope he does some like TV work or something. I mean, I get it. He may want to spend time with his family, though. Habitant. Les Habitants is their nickname. The Habitants. The Habitants, yeah. So it's just habitants. It's the French for habitants. It's just their like alternate name. It's always been that way. That's why there's this H on their logo inside the C. It's for habitants. All right, Bolts puck. And they even lean into that. My Tampa hat says Bolts on the back. Shot from the blue line, saved. Knocked out into the neutral zone, though. And Newhook passes to the near side. Still 8-3 on the shots, though. All right, into the far corner. Looks like we got a... Wait, what was this whistle at 7:59? Hold on. As we get a commercial. Oh, Club de Hockey Canadien. Oh, okay. That you could be right. There's still their unofficial nickname though is Habs or Habitants. That's true. They were I forgot about that. You're right. This series has been tied 71% of the time. Unbelievable. All right, they won the draw and dumped it in Tampa, and they got a line change. Jackeye passes, and it's sent in to the near side. Wait, was that icing? 7:44. Wait, as a Sens fan? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I think Hot Wax is right. So the H is for hockey club. De Club de Canada. Yes. The Have-Nots. It's the Dolts and the Habs. Dolts, I meant Bolts. Dolts is my nickname, though. I have a derogatory or negative nickname for every team, but some I can't repeat. Can probably guess what I call the Ducks. So, but in your mind, not in the chat. Ooh, knocked down in the corner. Montreal dumps it out. But that is icing again. 7:28. Oh. Yeah, what were the Maple Leafs? The St. Pats for a little bit? They had I think they had green. No shots since 1648 for Tampa. It's only 9-3 Montreal. To the far circle, a shot, save, held on, right on cue. Saved by Dobish. Did we get pushing and shoving? Just a smattering here. I think that was Moser on the last shot. So far, yep. Yes, exactly. The lightning bolts or the When they were the San Diego Superchargers, but not anymore. No, come on, Ricky. None of that here. I understand it, I guess, but I'm having a lot of fun watching Montreal. But that said, I'm all in on Buffalo. Buffalo, Minnesota in the final. I think would be fantastic. Networks would hate it, not large enough media markets. Shot, save, Dobish hangs on or freezes it. 7:06. Backhander by Kucherov. They didn't give him a shot on goal for that? Well, so I thought that was on net. I didn't think he came out of the net. Okay, why are we seeing Vasilevsky? The draw is on the other end. Whoa, ESPN, come on. For crying out loud, why do you show the goalie on the opposite end of the ice? It's in the near circle. Lightning win it. Radish pass gets deflected away from Kucherov. He passes, though. Near circle. Radish blasts, sent behind the net. Near circle. Blue line blast was blocked out into the neutral zone. They did finally credit a shot for Tampa. Near boards again. Under 6:40 to go in the first. And behind the net. Matheson with the puck. Oh, Matheson just skating around, I guess waiting for a line change. He goes right back behind the net. Pass to the far side. Now to the red line. Dump in. Taken out by Tampa. Or whistle, maybe offsides probably on Montreal. Excuse me. Oh, Bell Center's got the largest capacity, 20,962. They say the United Center's second at 19,717. Little Caesars Arena, 19,515. That must be Detroit, I'm thinking. Face off. We didn't see it. Tampa in their own zone. And sent around to the far side. Sent ahead, tipped into the near circle. Behind the net, Deneau. Habs send it around to the near side. Off the near boards. To the neutral ice. Picked up by Deneau. Deneau lost it immediately. Habs have it in their own end. Pass to Gooley. Gooley at the neutral zone in front of the box. Nobody's dug it out yet. Point is there for Tampa. Tampa takes it into their own zone. Moser sent it. It's tipped ahead. And Montreal in front of their own net. Puck got taken away. Point at the neutral zone. They'll have to tag up. Point wipes out. Tampa in their own zone. Sends it ahead. Hagel to the net. Centered for Point. Backhander saved by Dobish. Dobish was out of the net. Somehow got back in. Mad scramble. Moser takes it in the far boards. What a save. Or two or three there by Dobish. It was all over the place, but he kept it out. Pass tipped by Matheson, and it's sent behind the net. None of those were a shot on goal. You've got to be kidding me. Dumped in by the Canadiens. Lightning behind their own net. That is McDonough waiting. Up ahead. Struble had it, passed, and Montreal has it in their own zone. Up ahead, Struble gets hit. Lightning send it up. into the near circle. Struble sends one out again. Long pass to Bolduc. He sends it behind the Lightning net. Sent out. And another off the boards, trying to get it to Bolduc, but Tampa has the puck. They take it behind the net. And sent up the near boards by, who was that? Lilleberg. All right, Canadians waiting in their own zone. Jacky on a pass. This might be icing. It is. Montreal ices it at 3:18. Jacky talking to Bolduc. Miscommunication. I don't know. One of those had, I guess it was more block shots by the Canadiens defense than it was saves by Dobish. Now the shots are 9-6. All right. Scoring chances, they say 7-5 Tampa. Sent in by Montreal. Sent to neutralize by Tampa. Cross-ice pass. Far circle Tampa. Towards the net, just wide into the near corner. Just out of the reach. Somebody was right there in the slot. Kucherov's tried to center it, but it went behind the intended target. Might have been tipped. Dumped into the far corner. Sent behind the net. Carried up. And sent Kucherov. Dumped it in, and it's sent out by the Habs. Near circle. Slavkovsky shot wide into the far boards. Blue line, nope, taken away by the Lightning and sent out. Thank you. And got by Gooley. James centers it. It gets blocked by Hudson. Another pass to the far circle. Another shot wide by the Lightning. Gooley sends it not out. Caulfield, I think, got it out. Red line, Tampa. Back to their own zone. Sent ahead. Pass got away. Montreal. I think that's Evans. And then a dump in. Behind the net. Sent out. And I think Evans sent it out again. But now the Lightning send it to the near boards. Hagel couldn't get there. And Crozier has it. Pass gets away at neutral ice. Tipped to, I think, Hagel. They tried to get it to Kucherov. It's out of the zone in front of the Tampa bench. Far circle for the Habs. Pass to Matheson. Matheson shot blocked. Taken away by Lilleberg. Looks like they're Lightning are getting a line change. We're approaching 1 minute to go in the first period. Under a minute remaining. Near side. Near corner for the Canadiens. Demidov got it to neutral ice, but it's already in the possession of Tampa. Puck is loose at the blue line. Hudson sends it off the far boards. Demidov chases. Moser behind the net with Demidov. Picked up by Sorelli. Wow, I haven't said Sorelli's name all game till now. Tipped ahead. Pass was blocked. Montreal going the other way. Hudson quickly ahead. Kapanen looking. Sends it behind the net. Looks like it might be, is that Newhook? Pass to Hudson at the blue line with 10 seconds to go in the first. Near circle shot. Blocked. 3, 2, 1 in the near corner. That is it. That is the end of the first period. No score. Wait, do we have a penalty coming up? I wonder if they called a penalty at the horn. Let me listen in. I don't know. We'll check it out eventually. All right, no score after one. Shots are still 9-6 Montreal. Face-offs 12-7 Montreal. Power play 0 for 2 Montreal, 0 for 1 Tampa. Hits are 19-7 Montreal. Block shot 6-4 Tampa. Giveaways 5-2 Tampa. Takeaways 3-2 Montreal. All right. Oilers Ducks to follow. Was not sure when though. Wouldn't think they'd start it before 8:40 though. I think it'll be more like 8:50. But we'll see. All right, let me catch up on the chat. A minute here. 0-0 end first period. Whoops. Why can't I type? All right. If you haven't already, please hit that like button if you're enjoying the live stream. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well, because doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Please follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. It is the same stream, but it is faster and commercial free. And my clock is a good 38 seconds ahead of ESPN, so we got plenty of time here. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. 20 votes, 70% for Montreal, 30% for Tampa. So that sounds like 14 votes for the Canadiens and 6 for the Lightning. Or let me know in the comments who you're cheering for and who you think will win. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same team. Someone score. Habs Sabres. Well, that's impossible. Oh, wait. Hey, wait, that's second round. That's not even Eastern Conference Finals. Oh, Habs Oilers. Gotcha. Yeah, I know. I'd be okay with that. As long as it's not the Avs or Stars or the Golden Knights or the Ducks, I'll be happy in the West. Especially the Ducks, the Golden Knights, and the Avs. Avs just won in 2022. They don't need another one. Gotcha. That's a good question. I don't really know. I remember looking it up. It's just like a regional name, I think. I don't think it's really derogatory unless you say like Knucklehead, which I've heard. But yeah, we won't go there. I don't think so, but I guess it's okay since they're calling themselves that. Yeah, no, that's how the bracket is. They don't reseed anymore. See, without the 1 through 8, there's no reseeding. It's bracketed. It's like the old division stuff. Yeah, so the Avs swept the Kings. 5-1 was the final. It was briefly 2-1. That's as close as the Kings got. In the NBA, in Philadelphia, Celtics 45, Sixers 28, 5:06 in the second. Boston could take a commanding 3-1 series lead if they win. Yeah. Right. It was close. Yes, that first period was outstanding today. Hey, Uncommon, what's up? How are you doing? Yeah, go Habs. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I'm holding out hope for Buffalo, Minnesota. However unlikely it is. I know. I'd be okay with Carolina, not Tampa Bay though. I'm so sick of Tampa Bay. No offense if Bucks Skull Gang is in the house. No Colorado. Like Yank. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I thought. I thought it was a regional thing. Sabres. Gotcha. That makes sense. Nice. Yeah. Yes, low shots. They haven't edited anything yet apparently. It's still 9-6. And scoring chances are more in the favor of Tampa too. Puck luck may decide this game. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I was cheering for it. Montreal. Yep. Oh, sorry about that. That was my shoe on the desk. Yep, Raptors won, so that means they took a... Oh, pardon me. No, they didn't take anything. They tied it up 2-2. I was thinking of the Spurs taking a 3-1 lead. Lakers can sweep the Rockets in Houston tonight. NBC and Peacock have those games. Yeah, they were down too. They had quite a run to finish that. One thing about Tampa, the series, that Tampa is on the road. That's important because Montreal gets last change. Right. Go Raptors. Yeah, I wish I liked the NBA. I just don't. I tried to get back into it. Last year's playoffs. I tried at the regular season. I just get too bored. The games take too long. They have way too many commercial breaks. I don't know. WNBA got me back into liking basketball. College was very hit or miss. Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Saint Louis. Here's my fourth line. Right. Did I put the 0-0? Yeah, I did. So yeah, still. Whew, I don't think I need to eat anymore tonight. I am full from dinner. Our Carino, what's up? Sorry about the Kings. I might. Oh, the Pistons. Gotcha. Yeah. I like, you know what I do? I like the mid majors, I think, in college. I think that's what it is. When they're on like ESPN Plus instead of on a network, I think that's the most enjoyable, at least as far as men's college basketball. I hate all the lengthy network timeouts. And oh my gosh, the tournament halftime breaks being 20 to 21 minutes were insane when they normally do 15. I couldn't figure that out. NBA just bores me to death. That you can have a great game for 43 minutes and then the last 5 minutes get bogged down and take a half hour in the NBA. That's my biggest problem with it. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, are you talking about his I was wondering, you're talking about his well, I can't point to it. The background picture or the profile picture. Yeah, that stinks because I like pure adrenaline sports. I'm sorry to hear the Mets lost for him. Yeah, I know. That was a bummer. This whole season was a mess for the Kings. I don't know why I thought the playoffs would be anything but a sweep, but it was. They really blew their shot in game 2. If they had won that, maybe they could have made a series of it, but here comes the 4th. Yeah. The Los Angeles Nothing Burger Kings, yeah. The Los Angeles Bagels, or the Los Angeles Bagel Kings. They bageled or donut in the playoffs. Yeah. You like college baseball or basketball? Yeah, I don't really watch any baseball. I take a light dose of it now off of ESPN Unlimited just because that's new. And Peacock, since I still have Peacock, they have more than just the Saturday night game. Turkey. Oh, yeah, you told me that. Turkey, gobble, gobble. Mets can't hit or pitch. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, I think I'll take a quick break and be back. I'll leave this NBA game up. Let me cue up some short songs. Pardon the burps. I've been eating way too fast all day. All right, here's the shorter songs. I'll be back. Thanks. And just a reminder, I think I'm leaning towards Wild Stars on Tuesday. Kind of depends on the Ducks-Oilers tonight, but even if the Oilers even it and make it 2-2, I think I might still do Wild Stars that night. I guess I could always do the second and third period for Ducks, but I think, yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow night, though, Vegas and Utah. Wednesday pretty well set, and then Thursday Dallas, Minnesota. Anything beyond that, nothing's set. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. Okay, we are back. Losing the music. Whoops. Nope. There we go. All right, shots are still 9-6, no edits. Centre Bell, as it says on the scoreboard, instead of Bell Center. Francois. Oh, fudge. Just knocked my knee into the desk. All right. All right. Lightning in white, right to left. First scoreless first period this series. Interesting. All right. Again, Lightning in white, right to left. Canadians in red, left to right. Sorelli. Looks like Sorelli taking the draw. Bolts have it in their own zone. Pass to the far boards. Series has been tied 72% of the time. Shot by Deneau. Frozen puck by Vasilevsky. We got pushing and shoving behind the net, and ESPN cuts to a shot of the goalie, Vasilevsky, and then to Jeff Halpern, the assistant coach for Tampa. No idea what resulted in the pushing and shoving, as ESPN cut completely away from it. My gosh, like, it is just unreal how bad they are. And they're better than TNT. That's the thing that's so troubling. Sent out by the Lightning after the faceoff win. Gensel takes it ahead. Pass to the far circle. That shot was saved and sent out off the near boards. Behind the net, picked up by McDonough. Ooh, McDonough got sent down, but then the Montreal player tripped over him. Far corner, sent behind the net. Delayed penalty on Montreal. Anderson is slow to get up in the boards. 19-19. Let's hear the call. Ooh. Yeah, it was boarding. It's a good call. That was a dangerous hit by Anderson. I don't know why he bothered. The puck was already gone. That was just a dumb penalty. Anderson's heading to the locker room, too. Oh, what are we doing, Canadians? That was stupid. It doesn't say for what yet, but it had to be boarding at 41%. Or at 41 seconds, pardon me. Block them out, Boston. Oh, the NBA. Why would... Yeah, the puck was gone, and then that's boarding. Then he tripped over the guy he sent down, and I think he got his David Tammy? Dang it, Anderson. Yep. All right. The Canadians clear it. 0 for 1, 2 shots for Tampa. Yeah, I mean, the puck was long gone. That's what made the penalty so puzzling. 19 minutes to go, second period. A red line. Neutral zone. Hagel gets it. They reset. All right. Still neutral zone. Carried in by Gensel. Pass to the near side. Hagel. And Radish sends it to the far side. Down low, far circle. Shot from the slot. Wide. And kept in. Gensel sends it around behind the board or behind the net. Puck is loose in the slot and cleared by the Canadiens. Under a minute to go on the Tampa power play. Radish drops it back. It's brought and then passed to Kucherov near circle. He sends it to nobody. Back to the goalie somehow. I don't know where that pass was supposed to go. Radish to Hagel. Hagel brings it up. Gensel passes to the right wing. Canadiens knock it out of the zone. Picked up behind the net. Radish skates it up. Radish passes to James. James carries it in. Goncalves, I forgot to look up his name. Behind the net now. Power play almost up. Near circle, puck got away. We're back to 5-on-5. Pass to the far side. Taken behind the net. I think that was Paul who sent it around to James. Side of the net. Gooley. Now Gooley behind the net. We've played 3 minutes of the second period. Sent up by the Habs. And I guess offsides maybe on Tampa. 16:56 maybe. I keep forgetting. I haven't done many Lightning games in a while. I keep forgetting how to say his name. Gonsalves. Oh, okay, so the C is an S. I'm sorry. My mistake. Gonsalves. C sound is an S sound. All right, Gonsalves. I apologize to the Bolts and their fans. And to Gonsalves. It's a center ice draw, so 200th career playoff game. Second time Stanley Cup winner, or two-time for somebody on the Lightning. I missed it. I think it was McDonough. Sent ahead. And Dobich knocks it to the near boards. Struble digging away. So is Kirby Dach, but the puck is pinned by a Lightning player. Kucherov kept harassing Struble. Now Struble paying him back. They used to whistle these dead. I think they're going to have to whistle this one. They did. I know it's rare, but there was just too much shenanigans going on. They had to whistle this play over. And now Struble bumps into Hagel. But I don't blame Struble. He took a bunch of shots from Kucherov into the back. Kucherov came up to and cross-checked him. I can't believe that wasn't called. And Struble did the exact same thing back. Point is the one that pinned it. And Dach couldn't dig it out. They say 24-11 hits Montreal. 16-13 to go in the... I don't know what this is, Dave Olson. Tammy? Olson? Tammy? All right, near circle, face-off. Tampa sends one. It's wide into the near corner. And nobody knocked it out. Hagel kept it in. Suzuki behind the net. Suzuki sends it out. Neutral ice. Red line. Point. Backhander. Dobich saves it, gloves it, and hangs on. 15:39 to go, second period. Yeah, hits on NHL.com, they say 24-11 Montreal. Okay, I was going to say, I think this backhander was on net by Point. Yeah, hit Dobich in the shoulder, and then he was able to get the glove around to scoop it. 15-39. Two very physical teams. Yeah, I'm surprised the Lightning are getting out hit, honestly. Let's see. Gooley sends it behind the net. Ooh, Montreal just took a hit. There we go. That was Hudson on the receiving end. Another hit by Tampa. Tampa has it in their own end. Pass ahead. Gooley sends it. They sent it out. Blue line. Montreal. Slavkovsky now to the near side. Gooley. And, well, Gonsalves tried to send it out. Briefly, the Habs kept it in, and now it's to the neutral ice. They get it ahead to Gonsalves. He gets hit. It's in the near circle. James couldn't do anything with it. Oh, there's Corey Perry. I haven't seen Corey Perry all night. He's been nowhere near the puck for the Lightning. And the Lightning have it in their own zone. It's still 10-8 the shots. 14:35 to play. In the second, Perry without a stick. Now he picks it up. Hudson works it to the near side. Caulfield, no goals so far. Yeah, that's a good point. 51 in the regular season, second in the league. That's what Montreal could use. They dump it in off the corner glass. Played around behind the Tampa net now and sent down the length of the ice, but it's on net, so no icing. Dobish plays it. Habs trying to get it out. Jackeye now to Struble. Struble to the far side. Back to Struble to Jackeye. Jackeye up ahead to Newhook. Newhook dumps it in from the red line. Vasilevsky plays it to the far corner. Now it's taken by Radish to the far circle. Blue line, red line, into the ozone. Pass to Hagel. Blue line shot by Moser, wide. Kept in, sent wide again to the near boards by Tampa. And sent behind the net. All right. Still Montreal can't get it out of their zone, their defensive zone. Now sent out by Matheson. Knocked away. Now Evans dumps it in. Where did the puck go? Well, we got a whistle at 12:52. Might have gone into the crowd. All right, under 14 minutes to play. So the commercial break at 12:52, still 0-0. Halftime in Philly, Celtics 56, Sixers 38. There's no way as soon as you side hits the Sportnet commentator immediately told us that the hit's in the game. Oh, that I said the hits? Yeah, okay. Well, I think they had them on the screen in TNT early. No, I'm sorry, ESPN earlier, but now it's 26-13. I thought, yeah, it's 26-13 Montreal, but Tampa's had the last couple really heavy hits, though. All right, Oilers Ducks later. No, I think they're gonna hold this till 8:45 or 8:50. In fact, I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, just not sleeping well. Pardon the yawning. Yeah, let's push this one back at least till 8:40. All right, 8:40 for the next game. Probably going to be 8:45 though. And a false start on the draw. 73% of the time this series has been tied. All right, face off. Sorelli trying to get it out. He finally does. Far circle to the middle. Near circle. Taken away by the Habs. I think might have been Caulfield. Pass to the far side. And sent behind the Tampa net. Caulfield to the far corner. He gets it sent to him in the near corner, but it's taken away by Tampa and sent out. Quickly, Hudson passed. 6 on power. Wait, what? Oh, of their 10 shots, 6 of the Canadian shots were on the power play. That's what I was so confused on what they were saying. All right, Tampa. Point carries it in. Out of the zone. Lightning getting a line change. They dump it in again. And Gergensons couldn't get there in time. Montreal in the far circle. Evans trying to pass it, but the Lightning keep it in. Perry. And then a shot, I think that was Paul. Near circle. Gergenson's getting harassed. Paul is there now. Sent behind the net into the far corner. We got 11:10 to go in the second. No icing on Montreal. Tampa sends it to the neutral ice. Off the far boards. Montreal sends it ahead. Taken away by the Lightning. Pass to the right wing. Kucherov looking. Sent towards the near corner. My goodness. Both teams need to snap out of it. Montreal carried it in, and now the Lightning dump it back in. Pass to Gooley. Red line. Gooley goes back into the defensive zone. Gooley waiting. Pass to the right side or near side. Doc tips it ahead. Texier's shot was blocked. Skated out and dumped in for the Lightning. That was Bjorkstrand. Boy, I haven't said Bjorkstrand all night either. Point back to the blue line. Shot saved from the blue line. Sent out. We played half the game. Up ahead on the... Oh, through the crease and tipped in. How did that go in? Unbelievable. Bull Duke gives the Habs the 1-0 lead. Just a breakaway. Got tangled up with the defenseman and the puck got tipped in. Unbelievable. Bull Duke from Gooley and Texier. Unbelievable. Not really Vasilevsky's fault. His defense kind of let him down. That was a great pass by Texier and then up ahead. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. Radish tried to hook him. Didn't really work. You know what it was? Vasilevsky, I think, hit it with the stick and it went in off of Bolduc. I think Vasilevsky had the save, but the puck went straight up, hit Bolduc, and then went into the back of the net. Sorry, Cooper, there's nothing for you to challenge unless they think it's offsides. Montreal fans going crazy. Do I have a white rag? Not really. All right, there we go. First career playoff for Zachary Bolduc. First career playoff goal. 9:45 to go. When scoring first, 32, 10-4 in the regular season, 2-0 this series. Whistle. And I think we got a Montreal penalty. Who is this on? I don't recognize. I need the number. Oh, I think it's Newhook. Or did they call something else? I don't know. All right, maybe not a penalty then. Yeah, so Kucherov went to make the save or the poke check. It shot up into the air, and I think it hit Bolduc in the body and went into the back of the net. They did call a penalty on Newhook. All right, Tampa to the power play. Shots are 12-10 now. Corey Perry still stealing 6. He lost his own. Oh, yeah, that's right. He took somebody's, I think. Yeah, 4 goals. It was over in a hurry. They had I think they had 3 in 4:56 or 4:58, something like that. And then I think it was 4 in less than 10 minutes as well. Something like that. Bolduc. Yep. Strawberries, grapes, and tomato? Or is that an apple? I don't know. Not sure what you're saying, Dave Olson. Okay. Oh, no, we don't have the the goal visualizer.
Brian McDonough has drawn here tonight, and you can see Alex Newhook gets his stick in there and hooks up with
All right, they called hooking. He hooked McDonough. He being Newhook. Alrighty, Suzuki, Evans, Matheson, Carrier on the PK, Hagel, Point, Gensel, Kucherov, Radish on the power play unit. Halfway through regulation, 1-0 Montreal. 0 for 2, 2 shots for the Lightning tonight. 3 for 15 on the power play for the series. Gensel wins the draw. Radish keeps it in. Hagel gets it back from Point. Let's see. Radish sends it to the far side. Return. Radish shot wide. Rebound to the blue line. Kept in. Montreal gets it up ahead. Oh, they were so close to having a breakaway. Vasilevsky plays it behind the net to Kucherov. Sent to the near side. Hagel back to Kucherov. Far side. Down low, far circle. Pass to the far side. Shot saved by Dobish. Tough angle. Into the far circle again. Back to the point. Shot blocked. Suzuki, I think, got that block, and they clear it down the length of the ice. Suzuki heads to the bench. 1 minute remaining on the Tampa power play. Pass to the near side. Hagel ahead. Gensel shot. Must have hit the post and gone into the netting because the ref was waving it off. 8:27. Thank you, Ricky. Become a sinner. Become a binner. Become a member of the stream team. Oh, yeah, that hit the crossbar and went over into the netting. Whew. Habs catch a break. False start on the draw. Point is kicked out. Deneau against Gensel. Deneau wins the draw. They tried to get it to Matheson in the corner. Matheson was able to send it out, but I don't know what that Tampa player was saying. Oh, they got a whistle. I guess it hit the bench. We got Radish pushing and shoving on Anderson at 8:17. Checking the shots. 12:11 now. Lost the ESPN feed for a second there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we got to remember to do the Bull Duke visualizer. It just popped up. All right, face off just outside the Lightning bench, just outside the Montreal defensive zone. Lightning win it and carry it in finally. Pass to the far side. And taken by Kucherov. Sent off the boards. Gensel back to Kucherov. Blue line keeper. Under 20 seconds on the Tampa power play. Shot from the slot. Sent wide by Point. Kept in. Point has it. Back to the point for Radish. Now far circle. Taken towards the net. Save by... Oh, they're kicking out Gensel, I think. I think Gensel just picked up a penalty right as the power play ended at 7:36. Yep, Gensel getting sent off. All right, I'm just going to delete the new hook penalty. Slashing on Gensel.
Jake Gensel makes a great play here. He does. He was listening to Kevin Weeks in the studio when he was saying he wanted from Kucherov. He walks out with that space there, and he scores.
Where was the slashing?
Straight in tight, tries to elevate this puck, and then
Oh, maybe for slash. I think he slashed Dobish. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, he slashed Dobish. What a dumb penalty by Gensel. As John Cooper looks on in stunned silence. Oh for 2, 6 shots on goal. Montreal back on the power play. False start. Yeah, he slashed Dobish and didn't like it. I mean, Dobish didn't. I don't blame him. All right, is Sorelli out of the draw or Suzuki? Can we just get in the circle and drop the damn puck for the love of God? Hagel, Sorelli, McDonough, Cernak on the PK. Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield, Demidov, Hudson on the power play. It's cleared down the length of the ice by Tampa. What a dumb penalty by Gensel, though. He wasn't going for the puck. He was totally just trying to hit Dobish. Suzuki to Demidov. Puck taken away. And, well, in the near corner, Montreal. Back to the blue line. Hudson to the far circle. Shot. Tipped wide. Slavkovsky. They had it in the crease, but nobody there to send it in. Tampa clears it. Quickly ahead, Montreal. Demidov, near circle, down low, towards the net. What a save by Vasilevsky. They finally blow it dead at 6:42. Should be another face-off, probably in the near circle. I'll take the fries, burger, and pizza. Oh, sorry. Well, I got to this game a little late. Sorry, Yin Yang. I had to end the I dumped out of the Avs Kings game early. And I did move this game back a few times too. That may have affected it. Shot tipped in by Caulfield finally in the crease. He's finally on the board. 2-0 Habs, and Bell Center ignites an explosion. Explosive waves of celebration and rag waving. They cash in on the power play. Somebody made a fantastic pass. Probably Suzuki. Heck yes, it was Suzuki. Great tap in by Caulfield. That's got to be a huge relief for him. Yep, just nothing Vasilevsky could do. He got tipped in glove side. He had the near post sealed. Just missed it with the left skate save or attempt. Caulfield from Suzuki and Hudson on the power play. 14-12 the shots. Play continues. Neutral ice. And sent in by the Lightning. Oh, we got a... Perry is down. Not sure what happened. Oh, it's erupting. Lilleberg. We got a lot of pushing and shoving. I would dare to say chaos is ensuing here. Paul is squaring off with Jack-Eye. Jack-Eye just holding him back. Refusing to fight. Yeah, why don't you check the scoreboard there? Yeah, Perry's got a gash above his right eye. I'm not sure what happened. Paul, why don't you check the scoreboard and the series lead? How about it, buddy? Getting your lunch handed to you here in game 2. Perry may have to go to the locker room for stitches. And, of course, who else? It's got to be Crozier as well. So something... Perry got upended by Struble, and he must have hit the boards or something. He dropped his gloves and immediately headed towards the bench. Maybe he got the stick. I don't know. They're actually not going to call anything. Holy cow. Not sure here. Whatever Dave Jackson said. That's what I was going to say. It wasn't a high sticking. Of course, John Cooper disagrees, but like Struble stopping, trying to avoid getting hit by Perry. Great. The camera doesn't stay on him. He's losing his balance, but he was coming down with the right hand. It wasn't a high stick, so... Cooper can beef all he wants, but that's not a penalty. It's an unfortunate incident, but that is not a penalty. Good Lord, how many more times are we going to see this? I mean, Perry put himself in danger. I don't know. He was trying to go around Struble. All right, Cooper, just close your mouth. I mean, it's not that egregious. My gosh. Like all the crap that Tampa gets away with, too. It's just amazing. Looks like Doc and Jack-Eye are headed off, though. And Gergensons and Paul. So I think it's just 2-minute roughings for both sides. Yeah, so no power play. That's the right call. They didn't do anything wrong with Perry. It was just unfortunate. Yeah, anytime Paul wants to take a look at the scoreboard and check where the series is at, too, he can help himself to a gander at that. All right, face off. Montreal wins the draw, sends it ahead. And a hit into the near boards. Was that delay of game puck over glass on Tampa? Are they sending Gonsalves off? I think they might be. They're talking about it.
Make some room, shove over. Guys,
No, it was Radish.
get this puck up and out, and
It was Radish.
gets it a little bit farther.
Yep, Radish. Delay a game. Puck over glass. Sorry, I thought it was Gonsalves. Montreal, another power play. They got to cash in. You got to take a 3-0 lead here. Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield, Demidov, Hudson on the power plays. Cernak, McDonough, Sorelli, and one other player on the PK. Oh, Slavkovsky had somebody open in the far circle, and they whiffed on the shot. It was Caulfield. Sent around to the near side. Back to the blue line and out. Hagel up ahead against Hudson. Takes a hit from Suzuki. Suzuki gets the puck. Passes to Hudson. 1:30 to go on the Montreal power play. Slavkovsky to the far circle. Far corner. And Hudson at the point. Far circle again. Blast from the point. Wide. Behind the net. Taken. Near side. Pass to Demidov. To the point for Hudson. Another blast. Tipped wide into the near corner. Kept in by Demidov, but then sent out by Gord. Dobish comes way out of the net to get it to Hudson. They carry it in. Slavkovsky lost it. Gord has it at the red line. Gord back to his defenseman. Then the puck is, well, no, just the neutral ice and carried in. Bolduc gets hit. Up ahead, Gensel. Near circle. Gensel whiffs on the shot. I think his stick got lifted. Far circle. He still has it. Sends it back to his defenseman and sent off the far boards. And near circle sent out down the length of the ice by Tampa. That'll about do it for the power play. Matheson has it. No shots on goal on that one. 4 minutes to go. We're back to 5-on-5. Yep, 0 shots. I already knew that, ESPN. On the power play. Bolduc, near circle, a shot by Carrier, wide. Pass ahead. Hagel with the puck. Kucherov has it. Far circle. Pass got away to the blue line. Kept in by Lilleberg. Far circle. Shot, save, held on by Dobish. Pushing and shoving, 3:30. Feel like we definitely did not do the under 6 media timeout because of that power play. 2-0, 3:30 to go. Did I do the Bolduc goal? I don't know. We'll do it again though. So the pass is here. Texier to Gooley. Gooley sends it ahead. Like Vasil. Suzuki has it, far boards. Caulfield heads to the behind the net. Then he goes in front of the net. Moser's got there late. And Lilleberg just completely watched the whole thing, and an easy tap-in goal for Caulfield. Hudson with the second assist. Celtics up 22 points, 73-51, 5:29 in the third. Oh, the Caulfield, yeah, tip in. Yep. Yep, delay game, puck over glass. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't capitalize. They didn't get a shot on goal on that last power play either. 73-53 Celtics, 5:13 in the second. All right. You would think they would give update on when they say Ducks or Oilers Ducks is going to start, but we shall see. Shots are updated 14-13. Ow. 14-13 Habs. All right, 3:30 to go in the second. Did I reset the time? Oh, good, I did. All right, far circle draw. James did not win it. Habs get it out to neutral ice. Anderson can't get there, though. Oh, what a hit by the Habs. Near boards. Yeah, somebody laid into Bjorkstrand. Might have been Anderson. By the Habs bench, they dump it in behind the net. Near boards. Sent around to Evans. Evans gets it knocked away. James brings it up for the Lightning. Over the red line. Near circle. Puts on the brakes. Battle for the puck in the boards. Moser there. James loses it. Hudson takes it. Sends it up the near side. I think there were less people on the far side. Now a saucer pass to neutral zone. 24 comeback wins for the Lightning, third most in the NHL in the regular season. Far circle. And blue line keeper. Carrier, a shot blocked. Near boards. Lightning send it to the neutral ice quickly. Oh, Slavkovsky got dropped. I hope he's okay. Again, looked like the Lightning player left his feet to make the hit. Hopefully Slavinator's all right. Shot. There's going to be payback. Slavkovsky's limping towards the locker room. Cooper having his team goon it up again. 155. May have been Crozier. One of the linesmen talking to him. What's that going to do? Are we sure he didn't leave his feet or the ice? I don't know. Was that a headshot? He was limping. What is Cooper? Oh, they did call a penalty. You don't give him a penalty for abuse of officials. How much are you supposed to take here? That's a headshot.
I mean, that's the biggest hit we've seen so far in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah, you know, the question is from that angle, what they look at is the
Oh, Matheson got called? What the hell?
primary point of contact? To me, it looked like it was his chest. Slavkovsky had his head down with the puck turning, and
Well, you know what? You shouldn't have these blindside hits anymore. Yeah, and that's what St. Louis said. That's a effing headshot. Come on. I tend to agree. Yo, sorry, AJ Malesko. You are dead wrong. That was a shoulder to the head. How can you say, oh, it looked like he got his shoulder when you didn't see the good replay? That's BS. What terrible commentary by ESPN. Good God, that was a headshot. That should have been a elbowing major or something. That's BS. They got to get this crap out of this league. You can't continue to have star players open game at the open ice. There's a trip by Tampa, and there's a makeup call. A play continues, and now at 1:20, this game's getting out of hand in a hurry. Yeah, F you, John Cooper. I almost swore. Almost flipped him the bird on camera. Yeah, so that was definitely a headshot. That should have been a penalty. Can't believe Malesko was saying, oh, no, that was shoulder. Yeah, why don't you wait for the actual replay? Good job of ESPN, like, not showing the proper replay till it was too late. Yeah, go huff and puff and complain to somebody else, Cooper. This was definitely a penalty. 1:27 to play in the second. This game's about to erupt. This is getting really nasty. Hopefully Slavkovsky's all right. So Hagel for slashing. Matheson got a slashing call. And that's it. That should have been a penalty. I don't even know who hit the Slavinator, but that should have been that was a headshot. Martin St. Louis was correct. All right. 4-on-4, Hudson with the puck. Everybody better have their head on a swivel and not be looking down from here on out. Tampa sends it ahead to the near circle. Gensel behind the net. Gensel to the blue line for Moser. Moser return pass. Gensel scored. It's 2-1. And Montreal should have cashed in on some power plays. Gensel from Moser and Radish. Nothing Dobish could do. He had to respect the near post. Gensel was wide open. Moser hit him. Bad defense by Struble. Who else? Who's their worst defenseman? Struble. Time is 53.4. Face off. Gensel, first goal of this series. First assists for Moser and Radish. That's also surprising. Gooley has it. 35 seconds to go in the second. Far circle to the near side. Carrier, although Carrier is not very good either. No, I think Struble's worse than Carrier. Puck is tied up in the boards. Nobody has gotten it yet. Finally, they get it to Sorelli with 10 seconds to go. Sorelli now to point to the far circle. Tipped. Nearly went in. Somehow kept out. 1 second to go. That's it. Holy cow. Tampa should have tied it up. Oh, my goodness. And there's still 5 seconds of the 4-on-4. And then Montreal will have a real brief power play. How the heck? Dobish was so far out of the net. He hit it with his stick. And then Lucky, oh my gosh. If that hadn't hit Gooley before it got to the net. Oh, they hit the post too on the rebound. Tremendous puck luck by the Canadiens there. Gensel hit the post on the rebound. Unbelievable. Holy cow. I started the timer a little late. I should still be ahead. Wow. What a period. A lot of fireworks. I mean, they were sleepwalking through this game till like the first 30 minutes. Then Bolduc had that breakaway. Then Caulfield on the power play on a great pass from Suzuki. Gensel on a great pass from Moser. Gensel's behind the net. Gensel to Moser. Moser sends it back, and it's tipped in by Gensel. So how the heck did Radish get an assist? I don't understand. Radish passed to Gensel, but Gensel passes to Moser. So how does that mean Radish gets an assist? I don't understand that. Moser and Gensel were the last ones to touch the puck. Radish got it to Gensel. Gensel to Moser. Gensel, yeah, that should not be an assist to Radish if I know official scoring. I'm not sure how they figure Radish got an assist on that. That doesn't seem like proper official scoring. Très bien. I agree. Isadore. That's okay. It's okay. I enjoy it. Actually, gets me going. This game was putting me to sleep a little bit. Okay, they say I'm not yawning anymore, if you notice. Okay, my clock is about not quite 30 seconds ahead. 26 seconds ahead, Hagel. Yeah, they've let this game get out of hand. I don't know who hit Slevkovsky in the head, but that should have been a major, I think. I don't know what you would call it, but whatever a headshot is. Illegal check to the head, right? I think that's a penalty. Should have been a major. Yep. Yep. Exactly. That will help the beer sales. Yeah, no kidding. They got lucky, though. Gensel hit the post. I didn't realize that's how the rebound didn't go in. Dobish was way out of the net, came back, hit it with the stick, and then on the rebound, Gensel hit the post, so they caught a break. Yep. Puck luck. Yeah, I know. I can't. And then what the heck is ESPN doing holding onto that replay? They like showed the same angle twice, and then you finally got the real angle, and it was so blatantly a headshot. Martin St. Louis had already obviously seen it, and he was not happy. But you hang your color commentator out to dry. AJ Malesko had said that's not a headshot. He hit the shoulder, and that was BS. He never even was close. It's not like he hit the shoulder and then it went up. It was just a clear, direct shot. You know, I think a shoulder actually to the head. Maybe not even an elbow. Yeah. It's a blindside hit too, though. Like, they got to legislate that garbage out of the game. You can't keep with whether they want to admit the connection between concussions and CTE. You know, at least everybody hates the NFL and the way they do business, but even they've paid up. You know, they could do more, obviously, but the NHL hasn't done crap for all their poor enforcers who meet an early demise or have a miserable life for all the poundings they took on the head too. But all right, let's get the score in. Lightning 1, Canadiens 2, and second period. That's right. That was the first scoreless first period. Did we? I think we did the Gensel goal, didn't we? Yeah, I did it a couple times. I still don't know how Radish gets an assist. Radish passed it to Gensel. Gensel took it, gave it to Moser, then got the return pass from Moser. Gensel can't assist his own goal, but Radish shouldn't get the second assist. He wasn't the second. You know, he wasn't the second player to touch the puck before the goal. It was Gensel himself. They got to change that, I would think. Yeah. Radish, I mean, Slavkovsky was looking down. Yep. You got to skate with your head up. You can't be looking down. Oh, yeah, second intermission. I'm going to get up in a minute. Thank you. I wish they would give me an update on when the next game is going to start, though. They haven't done that yet. We'll have to stay with this one, though. I'm not going to cut away from this game early. Knowing the history of this series so far. Okay, end of the third. Boston Celtics 95. Philadelphia 76ers 74. Oof. That is on NBC, I think.
Excellent circle. You see him and Moser right there. That high scissors, that high interchange car leads to this goal. Yeah, and it's a great play by Gensel, winning a race to...
I still don't see how Radish gets an assist. That should not have happened. They still haven't corrected it either. That's what I'm shocked about. All right. 2-1 Montreal. Shots are actually 16-14 Tampa. Faceoffs 24-15 Montreal. 0 for 4 power play Tampa. 1 for 5. Ugh. Montreal. I guess 20% isn't horrible, but it ain't great. I don't know. Hits are 35-20 Montreal. Almost said Canada. Block shots 10-8 Montreal. 7-2 giveaways Tampa. Takeaways 5-5. Loads of penalties. We had 3 penalties in the first and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the second period. All right, yeah, I'm assuming they're going to hold Ducks Oilers till about 8:50, but I'm not altogether certain. Maybe even 8:52. All right. Better get the Hanson brothers. Well, at any rate, it was a headshot. I guess it wasn't a leap. I guess none of these have been leaps. Just live, they look like leaps. But you can't take an elite. You can't take a shot to the head. That's a penalty. And it's not like it grazed off his shoulder. It was a clean hit to the, without glancing off anything. Yeah, I think so. I think you're correct. This has been a long game because we're not even going to be starting the third at the 2-hour mark. Usually you're underway in the third before the 2-hour mark. Yep. Yeah, but no, you can't. They've disallowed hitting in the head, I thought. And they can't say anything about height, even though that's not a rule either, because it was a headshot. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be 8:52. Hey, what's up, Peter? Well, I'm rooting for Buffalo and Montreal. It's Kings, Buffalo, Montreal, which makes the second round pending series tough. I guess Oilers, Wild, Mammoth. I didn't mind that the Senators lost to Carolina. I kind of like Carolina. And I'm sick of the Penguins, so by default, I wanted the Flyers. I've always liked whether I gave a crap about Montreal or not, I've always liked their jersey, though. I'm trying to get hats for all the teams. I'm down to my last 4, I think. I got to look at my list. Yeah, but it's a penalty. They've legislated that out. They just don't always enforce it properly is the problem. Let's see. I can cross. Which teams do I need again? I unfortunately just picked up. Not unfortunately. We picked up Hurricanes and Ducks. So Mammoth, Wild, who are in the playoffs. Panthers and Devils are the 4 teams I need a hat for. Have not received my Hurricane and Duck hat yet, though. And Capitals is on the way. Finally gave up on getting fitted hats. Figure if I'm not going to wear them, it doesn't matter if they're fitted or not. Just for display. Yeah, it's always between the Blackhawks and the and I don't like red hats, and I don't really look good in red, but I've always loved the Blackhawks and Canadiens red. Yeah, no, I know that's why. But Buffalo and Montreal have just been very fun to watch this season, and they're both good for the channel. Yep. Buttons, or do you mean the Bills and Sabres? Saw Allen was what? Oh, you mean at the Sabres game? Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I know the reviews take forever. They gotta. Yep. Thanks. I'm tired, but lack of sleep. Yeah. Thanks, Ricky. Okay, let me take a quick break. We'll put up this Celtics Sixers. That's seemingly a blowout, though. All right, let me cue up the music. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. They talk about a culture change in hockey. I have no idea why that got held by YouTube, Isadora. I just saw it. I don't know why that one got held. Sorry. I just saw it on my tablet. I tried to show it. All right, something quick here. All right, I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Whew. Ah, come on. Let's see. All right, we're done charging that one. All right, just about set for the third. I forgot to put up the schedule. I forgot to fix the schedule. Since we already know Ducks Oilers is next. Oh, we got into some of the marching band music, I see. All right, we've got, whoops. 5 seconds of 4-on-4, then a brief Montreal power play. Lightning in white, left to right. Montreal in red, right to left. Yeah, 27 seconds on a power play. Carried in, near circle, sent out down the length of the ice by Tampa. Hudson will pick it up. Hudson dumps it in. It's into the near corner. Slafkovsky, good to see him back. Back to the blue or far circle. Pass gets knocked away in the far boards and puck into the crowd. 19-20. That'll do it on the power play. Dang, that stupid 4-on-4 goal. Like you said, Montreal should have been on the power play too. But good that Slafkovsky's back out there. I was a little worried about that headshot hit. (16-15) are the shots now. Face-offs. Oh. It's Kapanen versus James. James wins the draw for Tampa. Tampa gets it to the neutral ice. Up ahead. Sent towards the net. Penalty coming up on Montreal. 1909. Come on, what's the call? Kapanen for something. They never even played the ref's announcement. My God, ESPN. Tampa power play. 1909 to play in the third. Game 4, 2-1, the series lead for Montreal. 2-1, the game, the score lead in this game. Goal lead, whatever. 0 for 4, 4 shots for Tampa, but they scored in a 4-on-4. Cleared down the length of the ice by Montreal. Under 19 minutes to play. All right, brought up by Point. Now Kucherov. Now to, I think, who is that? At the point, Radish, though. Radish to the Gensel. Down low. Back to Gensel. Sent off the side of the net, maybe off the post. Kucherov to Gensel. Kucherov to the far circle for Radish. Gensel back to Kucherov. Gensel near circle. Gensel down low. Kucherov centered and tipped in. Gosh, frickin' darn it, by Hagel. They never even showed what the penalty was on Kapanen either. Tremendous coverage by ESPN, as always. 2-2. Hagel from Kucherov and Gensel. Brand new game. Oh, all right. We got to rally the Habs here. Time to change the sign. I don't know. Did he get James or something? I didn't not see it. Nice of you to show it after the power play goal is already scored, ESPN, though, for F's sake. All right, whistle at 18:13. All right, I think that'll work. Come on. All right, it's in front of the Lightning bench. Face off won by Montreal. They dump it in. Chernak to the far corner. Chernak gets it back. It's in the near boards. Lightning, 3 game time goals in third period, most in NHL. Oh, this playoffs. Gotcha. I was going to say. Texier, I think, trying to dig it out. They send it around, kept it in. Hudson shot wide. Kept in the near boards. And sent out. They still have not given up. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ducks Oilers or Oilers Ducks is not starting in 9 minutes. I guarantee that. Taken and sent. Oh, finally picked up by Evans. Evans has had a very quiet night tonight. Have not seen him around the puck hardly at all. Gooley with the puck. He takes it behind the net. Gonsalves making things difficult. Taken. Oh, now the Habs turn it over to Radish in the neutral ice, and they dump it in. Dobish played it to the near side. All right, shot was blocked. Gooley sends it around. Struble sends it up. Evans finally gets it to neutral ice. Up ahead. Montreal dumped it in and would get a line change. We've got under 16 and a half to go. James. Moser. Moser back to, let's see, near boards. Sent ahead. Near corner now. Struble behind his own net. Pass up ahead. Slafkovsky pass. Here it is. Suzuki. Oh, crap. Sent to the neutral ice. Hagel on the power play from Kucherov and Gensel. Sorry, I know I'm behind on the chat. All right. Let's see. Chernak sends it out. Neutral ice. Taken. Far circle. Sorelli. Sorelli behind the net. Gensel. Well, that puck got taken out here by the Canadiens, but this, I think this is ice. No, they waved off icing. Crozier behind his net, waiting. Holy cow, I'm way behind on the chat. Sorry, guys. I think from the intermission. All right, whistle finally at 15:11. I don't know what for, though. Yes, yes. It's Blackhawks all one word, too. Cup versus cup. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know, I couldn't Yeah, I know it's weird because sometimes people just say high sin and that's held. I got to figure out joining the Atlanta Flames. Nords Jets, that would be a novelty for sure. Yeah. Or are you talking about the cups? Gotcha. All right. Into the near boards and sent out. Very patriotic musing. Yeah, I got to the marching music. I didn't start further away from it. Shot in the slot was too high. Kucherov nearly gave Tampa the lead, though. Sent to the neutral ice, near board, sent wide into the far corner. Now held in at the blue line, behind the net. Let's see. Anderson and Evans couldn't get it. Hagel gets it and sends it out. And into the far boards. Behind the net, Matheson. Matheson passes. Sent ahead. Demidov, centering pass, gets away. Hudson in the far boards. Evans sends it to the far corner. Demidov takes it behind the net. Oh, come on. That's not a penalty on Crozier. Looked like a trip. Back to the blue line. Gooley sends one. It's behind the net. Gooley again. Pass to the far side this time. Return pass. Kapanen sent it to Gooley, and Gooley sent one wide. Kapanen to Gooley, and then out. Sent out by the Lightning. And Kucherov gets his pocket picked nicely by Hudson. Up ahead, Newhook dumps it in from the red line. McDonough trying to dig it out for the Lightning. He goes behind the net. A little bit of a hit by Suzuki. Suzuki in the near circle looking to the blue line. A blast off the back boards and off the back of the net. It was wide or high. Suzuki's shot blocked in the slot by McDonough. Sent around. Under 13 to play. Oh, that's a trip. Are they just not calling trips along the boards? Or Canadians diving? 35 seconds on zone time. Slavkovsky keeps it in. Passes to the near side. A blast from the point. Wide. Nobody got the rebound. Kucherov. That was 97 miles per hour off of Matheson's stick. Sent behind the Montreal net. And a pass to Suzuki. Cross ice. Dumped in by Montreal. Radish and Texier trying to dig it out. And a shot. Somebody hit Gensel. Lightning take it up. Red line and dump it in. That was actually behind the red line. That should have been icing. They didn't call it. Actually, wait, they did. Okay, they did call icing at 12:05, so no media timeout yet. The busy Biel de Montreal. Yeah. Michael Jordan. Okay. Yeah. I'm all mollywopped. So I should have Googled what that meant. Yeah, I've heard that, and I don't know what it said. Demonetizing game. Or I won't argue that. All right. Montreal in their own zone. Under 11:50 to play. 11:45 now. Dump in from the neutral ice. Lilleberg sends it to the near side, and it's out. Paul tries to get to it, but Jackeye was there first. Into the far corner. Jackeye and Paul again. They miss Perry. It goes into the near circle, or near corner. Perry behind the net. Paul in the far circle. Paul to the blue line. Pass got away. Bolduc. Perry sent it back to the blue line for the Lightning. Near side. Crozier. A shot. Oh, save. That may have hit Dobish in the helmet. Or the mask. And sent behind the net. Zone time. 40 seconds already for the Lightning. Blue line keeper. Under 11 to go. Off the boards. Back to the blue line. Crozier again to the near corner. Sent behind the net for Perry. Perry looking. The Canadians have all been out there more than a minute 44 already. Now they'll finally get a line change. And Crozier has it in the neutral zone. Pass gets away. And Bjorkstrand gets it to Gonsalves. Sent around by James to the near side. Chernak dumps it to the far side. Montreal off the near boards. Finally to the red line. Texier has it. And, well, he did not dump it in. It's in front of the box. Sent in again by Montreal, and we're going to have under 10 minutes to go, so we're going to have back-to-back media timeouts once we finally get a non-icing, non-goal whistle. Sent out by Montreal. Tampa sends it behind their own net to Radish. Sent up the near boards. Gonsalves dumps it in, but the Canadians have the puck. Don't choke it. It's been a bottle deep in this peanut butter whiskey. It made me a mind. Probably. Sent ahead by Tampa. Gensel gets his pocket picked, and we got a penalty. Fudge. And I didn't say fudge. I think Matheson's getting sent. Still 17-16 on the shots. High stick on Matheson. He got Gensel in the face. That was an easy call. PK time for Montreal. They've kind of fallen asleep since taking that 2-0 lead. All right, let me catch up on the chat. What is the swappling? Oh, just I'm trying to change the luck. I turned my hat around and I'm just changing the sign. It's a little bit more Montreal color. I'm trying to change their luck. That's all. Yes, Stone Temple Pilots. Yes, exactly. Bills Mafia. I'm rooting for the USA team. That's fine. I understand. I am not. I do not like the Lightning. They goon it up. I'm sick of John Cooper. They've won enough. They've won more recently. Yeah, that was fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm just I think it's time for a team from Canada to win. I don't know. I don't believe in rooting against them. Stop the power play. Yes, there you go. Shoot the puck is much better. I'm confused. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I get it. Vancouver. Yes, I had those Muppet glasses. I broke one. My mom tried to glue it. No, I didn't have highball. They were, yeah, well, maybe that is a highball glass. The Muppets ones, yeah. Yes, yep. The head, yep. Nope. Yeah. Hey, Hillbilly, what's up? Yeah, that was a bad penalty by Matheson. All right, now a clear by Montreal. I'm just trying to catch up here. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. I really don't like the Panthers, and I'm really, other than Braden Point, I really don't like the Lightning either. Vasilevsky's fine too, but I can't stand John Cooper anymore. Radish couldn't keep it in. Yeah, other than Point, I have no respect for anybody on, or other than Vasilevsky. Oh, steal by Evans to the red line, into the O-zone. Far circle, sent it, and it saved easily. It looked like it was going to be a pass for Newhook. Are you freaking kidding me? Did they just call Newhook for a penalty? Kucherov is down. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What was this one? Kucherov's being looked at by the trainer. Must have hit the boards. Yep, they called Evans for a penalty. Great. Now it's a 5-on-3. You have got to be kidding me.
Yeah, here's a look at what happened. You've got Kucherov tries to find Gensel. Gensel just barely doesn't get the puck on it.
Now they're reviewing for a major? You have got to be kidding me. For what? What did Evans do? They still haven't. You've got to be kidding me. He was nowhere near. Maybe it's a cross check, but it's not like it's boarding. Kucherov was already going down. This cannot be a flippin' major. You want to give him 2 for cross checking, fine, but this is not. Are you kidding me? They did a major? Okay, it is 2, not a major. Okay, 9:52 for Oilers. Oh, John Carlson's like, or Cooper, or whatever the hell his name is. Oh, it should be a major. This is not a freaking major. He was already going down. Ah. All right, they avoided the major. It definitely was a cross check. Oh my God. I cannot believe John Cooper just irritates the hell out of me. My God, he's a moron. All right, I bumped back Oilers Ducks to 850. It's supposed to be 8:52 puck drop. Underway on this 2-man advantage. Suzuki, Gooley, and Carrier are out there on the PK. It's to neutral ice. Under 8:10 to play in the third. Still tied 2-2. Puck is at the near side. So Kucherov is back out there. For all the belly aching going on, he's not even injured. So much for that complaint. 7:53 to go. We got a whistle. Unbelievable. All right, back to the power play. And into the near corner. Behind the Montreal net. And back to the blue line and sent down the length of the ice by the Habs. Just trying to sync the clock, for God's sakes. Why is this so hard to do? Near circle, back to the blue line. Kucherov down low. Centering pass in the crease, sent out of there before Perry could get to it. 40 seconds left in a 5-on-4. So at least they're done with the 5-on-3. And a clear down the length of the ice by Montreal. Vasilevsky as we watch Gooley head off. Pass into the near boards. Behind the net, towards the net. Perry didn't do anything with it. Matheson pass to the far side. Danault tried to get there. It's sent behind the net into the near corner. Montreal gets there first. Passes it back into their own zone. We're back to 5-on-5. Tampa's 1 for 7 on the power play. Montreal's 1 for 5. to the far circle. Demidov towards the net. Nice save by Vasilevsky and dumped into the side of the net by Montreal. 6:06 to play in the third. What are the shots? 20-18 now. Montreal sends it behind the net. Tampa sends it to the far corner. Under 6 to play in the third. 2-2 the score. Blue line. Hudson down low. They tried to hit Demidov in the slot, I think, and missed, or he whiffed. Far corner. Pass tipped ahead. A nice hit by Gooley, I believe. Or Slevkovsky. Couldn't see if it was 20 or 21. Pass ahead. Hudson. Oh, dang. They just couldn't pick it up. Hudson, another pass to the neutral ice. Suzuki dumps it in from the red line. Vasilevsky behind his net. Vasilevsky plays it to the near boards. Cross ice pass. Dump in by Chernak. Suzuki missed trying to hit Chernak and fell down. Moser. Oh no, it's tipped in. It's 3-2 Tampa on a wicked tip in from the near circle or right out front. It's 4:53 to go. My gosh, and the 2-0 lead is completely evaporated. Unbelievable. Hagel from Kucherov. Okay, I think Hagel tipped it in then. There was some nice passing on the near side. Yeah. Oh, it just hit Hagel in the slot. I don't even think he got his stick on it. I don't know what it hit, but it went in off of Hagel. Oh boy, Montreal. This is no bueno. All right, back underway. Opening or center ice draw. Second goal tonight for Hagel. On flippin' believable. Whistle 4:42. Oh. Oh. Shoot the puck. And if you're on defense or the goalie for the Canadiens, stop the puck. Ay, ay, ay. What happened to the 2-0 lead? I have no idea. Hagel and Hagel again. Twice in the third period. Okay, so how did Hagel not get a shot? I guess they're not giving him a shot for it going in off of him. I don't know. Kucherov and Moser. They still haven't taken that Radish assist away. I still don't think Radish deserves an assist on the Gensel goal. Ay, ay, ay. What happened here? Whoops. Yeah, too many penalties. Yeah, it was a cross check, but they were trying to say it was a major, and it wasn't. Yeah, they looked at it. Exactly right. Yeah. No. Yep. Again. Yep. Did not expect. Maybe on an empty netter. Sure. Could happen. Maybe on an empty netter. whatever. 4:42 to go in the third. Oh, great. Game continued. They were still showing the Lightning bench for whatever reason. God bless America. Stupid ESPN. Behind the net, under 4.5 to go in the far boards. To the near side. Kept in at the blue line. Evans fell down in the near corner. Sent out. Oh, Hagel with a vicious hit at the neutral ice. I guess it was clean. Sent to the neutral ice. Evans dumps it in. How soon do they pull Dobish in the far corner? And Gord sends it out. Oh, somebody had a chance to keep it in and failed. All right, Dobish is still between the pipes. We'll see if he's nope, staying out there. Pass to Slavkovsky. Off the far boards. Far circle. Towards the net. Tipped into the near boards. Sent out. Red line. Gensel with the puck. Gooley couldn't get it away from him. Behind the Montreal net. Hudson takes it behind the net. Pass to the blue line. Pass to the near side. Suzuki been kind of quiet tonight. Off the far, except for that one pass. Never mind. He had a brilliant pass. He had a nice assist on Caulfield. Sent out by Tampa. Hagel, far circle. Broke his stick. Pass to the near side. Come on, are you going to pull? Are you going to pull Dobish or not? We got 2:40 to go. Near boards, Kucherov. I mean, maybe they don't think they can keep the puck in. That's understandable. And we get a call. 2:33. What was this for? Scoring chances, 25-13 Tampa. I don't know about that, but I guess. Oh, Montreal gets a power play. What's the call? Hello, ESPN. You want to help?
Montreal down a goal. Will have 2 minutes of power play time with 2.5 to go in the third after that high stick.
High stick on Kucherov. All right, probably going to be late. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. We're probably going to be late to this game. All right, let me put that in the chat in the other game. Nope, not this one. This one. Oops, didn't spell progress right. Tampa 3, Montreal 2, still 2:33 remaining in third period. All right, there we go. All right, we'll get to that one as soon as possible. Alrighty, all right, let me catch up on the chat real quick too. Shots are still 20-18 Tampa. Hagel's goal went off of him, and I guess they didn't give him a shot on goal. Tough series. Yep, all the first 3 games have gone to overtime. This would be the first one not to. That was a cheesy. No, what do you mean? You're saying it wasn't? It was definitely a high stick. I don't think there was any doubt about it. It's not like the Lightning complained. All right, Habs, time to get a power play goal. I would consider pulling Dobish here too. I don't. Shot from the far side is tipped into the netting above the glass at 216. I don't know. I think you consider pulling Dobish here too. The only problem is that the Lightning don't have to worry about icing. So maybe that's why. Oh yeah, the pull ended. It's been 2 hours. 1 for 5 on the power play, 8 shots, 5 of 18 for the series. And Sorelli getting a new stick. 5 power play goals, 6 even strength that are Canadians in this series. Suzuki versus Sorelli. Suzuki wins the draw. Down low in the far side, towards the net. Oh, tipped in the crease, but Vasilevsky froze it at 2:07. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I think that was Caulfield who sent it to the crease. It tipped off either Chernak or the stick of, I think, Suzuki. Only 16 saves tonight for Vasilevsky. Not a lot of work. Face off in the near circle. Kept in. Oh, no. Hudson let it go out. Yeah, that's going to be. I was going to say, that's offsides. That linesman was very late on the call. 2:02 to play. It's definitely out of the zone. Now they took a shot away from Montreal. It's 20-17. Like, where did this edit come from? We've been stuck on 20-18 for minutes upon minutes. Face off. Suzuki wins the draw. Hudson pass to the far. Now gets it right back. Hudson dumps it in. All right. Blue line. Keeper to the near circle. Hudson to, who was that? Demidov? Back to Hudson. Near circle, Suzuki. They did pull Dobish finally. So 6-on-4 with a minute left on the power play. 1:30 in the game. Suzuki down low. Suzuki shot. Glove save. Vasilevsky hangs on at 1:23. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. No worries. No worries. You don't have to apologize. It's no problem. I am usually wrong on penalties too, but I ended up being right on that headshot. All right, the other game is underway. I think Montreal just took a timeout too. You wouldn't know because ESPN hasn't indicated it. Doesn't say in the play-by-play, but I'm assuming Montreal took their timeout. I don't know why NHL.com is so slow on the play-by-play. I mean, they didn't used to be. All right, let's go, Montreal. Got to get it going here. Yeah, I should probably get set for the other game. I don't know if I should put orange or blue back here, though. Get this lightning garbage out of here. All right, near circle. After the draw, Suzuki down low. Suzuki looking back to the blue line. Hudson to Suzuki. Shot wide. Demidov back to the blue line for Hudson to Suzuki, back to Demidov. He sends one wide. Under a minute remaining. Shot blocked out of the zone. Hudson better get going. And Hagel sends one just wide. Of course, no icing. 10 seconds on the power play. 40 seconds in the game. Montreal over the line into the near boards. Back to 6 on 5. Shot by Suzuki into the netting above the glass at 27.4. Forgot. We got to go with the 76 sign for... Don't think the golf sign did anything for the Oilers. Oh, I should have done the colors. Dang it. Less than 20 seconds to go. Towards the net, in the slot, knocked into the near boards with 11 seconds. That might do it. Hudson has the puck. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's it. Whoops. Sorry. Shirt almost came off. 3-2 is the final. Dang it. Montreal, this is a 2-2 series. And we'll get set for the Oilers game. All right. Well, sorry about the Habs. We'll get out of this one quickly and switch to the other game as hockey continues here. All right. Sorry, I'm not going to get to all the chat, but sorry about that. Should have tucked in the shirt. Apologies. No, it's 3-2. Series is tied 2-2. Let's see. All right, well, that's going to do it. Hope to see you in the next one. Once again, Lightning 3, Montreal 2. Shots ended up being 20-18, which is very, very low. Oh, did the Oilers score? Oh, the Oilers scored already. 1-0. Dang it. Didn't get off in time. Trying to get ready for the next game as we speak. 1-0 Oilers against the Ducks. Hopefully I get a replay soon. All right, like and subscribe before you head on out. Thanks for watching. We'll get ready now and switch over to Oilers Ducks. Sorry about I didn't get to all the comments in the chat. Should have been more prepared for the switch over too. All right. See you in the next one. Simbin Stream signing out. Thanks.